going on, everybody? It's your guy, Streets, man. It's Cigar Making. We're out here at PCA 2022, man. I have the distinct pleasure once again to sit down with my friend, my brother, Mr. Dion Giolito from Illusione Cigars. Dion, how you doing today, brother?
Pretty good. Just, wrapping it all up.
Outstanding, man. Outstanding, dude. So, honestly, bro, you guys have such a cult following at this point, man. All of these shows, it's becoming old hand for you guys, I guess, huh?
Yeah, we've been doing it for a while, but slow and steady.
Yes.
And, it's just, like you said, cult following, we've always been in the shadows. And
yes.
People seem to find us in the shadows, so we're good.
Even on that note, right? Mm-hmm. Because you guys have been hitting this show on a regular basis year after year. And I'll be honest, I was surprised to see the location on the floor, but it doesn't seem like it even affects you guys,
No, I think guys are going to seek us out anyways.
Yeah.
We do have a much better position on the floor next year. We did this for a couple of reasons, because we do have some fulfillment clients that we do out of our warehouse where we ship and fulfill, and we wanted to be in the general area with them, so that we can assist them in any way, because for a lot of these guys, like Black Star Line over here and German Engineered Cigars, this is their first show.
Right.
So we wanted to be in the area just so we can assist them in any way possible.
Outstanding, man. That's one of the things I love about Illusione, man, because you guys are always thinking about how to help someone else out, right, and support some of these other up-and-coming brands, which is outstanding in and of itself. Again, your booth is always outstanding, man. I guess it doesn't really matter where you are, but it struck me, so I figured I'd ask the question, because I know a lot of these brands are vying for, these prime locations on the floor.
Yes. It's all about location, right?
Yeah, but when you're Illusione, bro, they're going to find you.
That's right.
Wherever you are.
Yep.
So talk to us about, 2022, what's new with the brand, where you guys are going.
Yeah, so 2022 is really, really a big year for us, because we're in kind of this transitional phase. I got a couple of boxes here. Okay. So what we're slowly trying to do is we're refreshing and reimagining our packaging, still staying on brand, with the imagery and, with the secret society type vibe.
Yes.
But again, making it streamlined, making it a little more accessible, but still keeping that that vibe of what we are, that feeling.
Staying true to the essence.
Exactly.
Okay. The rebranding now, is that a risky move at this point, because you guys are so well known, or?
Yeah, I think it is for everybody. But I mean, the feedback has been overwhelming for the branding, because what we've really done is we have listened to retailers, and we've listened to the cigar enthusiasts about what they like, what they'd like to see, and how they'd like to see us grow. And we've taken all of that and we've incorporated it into our packaging and our messaging. So I think it's a win-win for everybody.
There you go. And at the end of the day, it's about the cigar, man. I like the new look, the new branding.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's the cigar.
It is.
And as an individual who has literally smoked through your entire book, I can find no flaws, my friend. So word on the street is you got a pretty outstanding blender on your team.
Thank you. Yeah. That would be me.
Exactly.
But I mean, nothing has changed in the blends. Nothing has changed in the approach. It's all really the same. It's just putting a nice little polish on something that's already just outstanding.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Now, welcome to the world of podcasting, right? So you have the Disillusion podcast. Is that correct?
So we kind of wrapped that up about just under a year ago.
Okay.
But it was kind of like, we'd sit down, we'd talk about stuff. We'd never rarely, if at all, talk about stuff in the industry. It's just two guys, going back and forth, with bits, little comedy things and stuff. And so, no different than what you guys do, sitting here talking about life and, enjoying cigars.
Absolutely.
And, but, just kind of broadening the horizons on it.
Got you.
Talking about everything from food to shower curtains.
There you go. That's what I was going to ask you. What was your favorite subject that you guys talked about on the show?
We did so many podcasts. I mean, all the podcasts, are favorite. Yeah, my favorite, just because it freed me up to talk about anything but, what I do on a daily basis.
Absolutely.
So we talk about music.
Nice.
We talked about, arts and, like I said, food.
Yeah.
And just goofy stuff.
Yeah,
you know, real just off the wall. We just go out, run on a tangent.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what we do too. You know,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, we celebrate the conversations that you have
Yeah.
while you're smoking a cigar.
Right, and that's what we all do in, you know, cigar lounges. You know, we sit around, we don't talk about cigars. We might for a little bit, you know, but we
Exactly.
talk about the game. We talk about just everything that goes along, you know, weather, ladies, whatever it is. I mean,
Yeah.
you know the conversations that come up in cigar lounges.
Absolutely.
And nothing is sacred. Nothing is off topic.
Exactly right.
That's why we all get along, you know.
Exactly right.
So in lounges, I mean, you can get anybody in there from a vagabond to a senator, and we all get along.
I
you
agree.
know?
I agree.
All
Yeah.
types of ideologies, political views, or whatever, and we
Yeah.
all have one thing in common, and that's the cigar.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what brings us all together, man.
Yep.
You know, how's the the retail shop going up in Reno right now?
It's going good, man.
Nice.
I mean, still, last year was crazy. Nobody, I think, ever predicted that the market would just expand
Yeah.
and boom like it did last year. But I mean, that's like on everything. I mean,
Gotcha.
people buying cars, new refrigerator. It went nuts. I don't know where it all came from.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you saw like everybody.
Yeah.
It just everything exploded all at once. I think
Exactly.
people were so desperate to get out there and to get back to some sort of normalcy.
Yes.
In life that I think it was just it was good. It was good for everybody.
I agree 100%, man. And I just hope that it continues along those lines. You know what I'm saying? So it's absolutely wonderful. So a question that I'm often asked is, what is my favorite cigar?
Right.
And as a person who's trying to be non-partial 90% of the time,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? I say the one that I'm smoking.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
But Illusione, man, you guys, from the day that I first got involved with you guys and started trying, I always come back to you guys, right? I
thank you.
always come back to you. And but what would be your number one seller right now, in your opinion?
Well, Epernay has always been
Epernay
one
is
of our
top.
one of our strongest because it's
Yeah.
mild, medium bodied. Really, people just most the cigar enthusiasts out there really like to smoke mild to medium bodied
Absolutely.
cigars, and that cigar just really struck a chord with
Outstanding.
a lot of people out there.
Sure, sure.
My favorites literally change on a daily basis.
Yeah, see, okay,
Like I
gotcha.
had some ultra cigars that came in, in the number 8, the op number 8, that was 6 3/4 by 48 Churchill, and we were smoking them at the warehouse. I'm like, these aren't right. There's something going on. Okay, so we just set them aside, and
Okay.
it was just a small amount, right? It was a fulfillment of just like the last bit of an order that came in from the factory.
Sure.
And this was like back in 2019. So Howard, the guy over at the warehouse, he's like, Dion, you got to smoke these. You got to smoke these. And so I smoked. I'm like, how many boxes of these do we have? And he's like, I think we have like about 50 or 60 left. I'm like, they're all mine.
Really?
I'm like, they're
Wow.
mine. So yeah, I actually brought some at the show today,
Did you really?
for me to smoke and to hand out to my friends, such as yourself.
My man.
But I mean, boy, did they just did this. I don't know what they did.
Yeah.
Time can heal all wounds. Sometimes
Sure.
can solve all problems. And man, it's I don't know what happened. It's like one of the best cigars I've been smoking.
That's outstanding, man. That's it. Sometimes you just got to cook a little bit more.
That's right.
To get it right.
A little low and slow.
Exactly. Well, listen, man, I'm not going to hold you. I'm glad we were able to catch you a little early today because I know how busy you get.
Thank
but
you.
I appreciate you taking time out for a puff
Always,
a minute,
man. Always a pleasure. I love you guys.
Yeah, love you
know
back,
that.
bro.
You know
Exactly. And one day, we're going to get out on the golf course, man.
That's right. Come on up. Either I'll come down here, get a hold of you guys. You come on up to Reno, and we'll make a day of it.
I love it, man. All right, we'll make that happen.
All right,
guys. Once again, Cigar Mick, PCA 2022, sitting with Dion from Illusione, and we'll be back with more content after this. Peace.